Well, hello everybody. This is Ernie Reyna, and this is the Week 5 Screenomatic or Cast-O-Matic recording for this week. And what I'm going to be introducing is the author that I connected with the most for this past 5 weeks, and I would have to say that's A.H. Maslow. I really enjoy reading his work and how people are motivated by certain factors at work and his hierarchy and what that all means. And so I decided that I was going to do some research on him. And so the first thing I started with was using Google Scholar. As you can see here, Google Scholar is the first place I started. And so what I wanted to do was do a Google search. And the way that I did that was essentially put in the author's name, A.H. Maslow, and then the actual name of the article from the book, A Theory of Human Motivation. And you notice there that the name of the article is in quotations. And so when we do that, what it gives us is a listing of these. You can see various articles, and we're looking for the journal that associates the most with it. And now the one I'm looking for is going to be this one here, because we know that A Theory of Human Motivation, we know that's from Maslow, and what we can see here is that it's cited almost 46,000 times. So that is the one that we want to look for, and when we click on the cited part, it comes up with a whole other journals, books, various sources for us to look for. And what I was able to find was a work from a author, Hackman and Lawler. And so I found that article a little bit down, I think it was on the next page, and I chose that one because it was a journal. And I chose it because I liked what the article had to say and how it related back to what we were talking about. So it's this one here, Employee Reactions to Job Characteristics. So now that I found this one, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to see what it says. And I can see here that it's APA PsychNet. So it's something that you have to have an account for and log into and pay, so I don't want to do that. I know that the name of the article is Employee Reactions to Job Characteristics. So then I'm going to jump over to the library at CBU. And so what I'll do is I'll take that information, I'll enter it here, Employee Reactions to, go back and find that name again, to Job Characteristics. Hit search. If I did this correctly, then it'll come up. And now what we'll do is we'll find several more articles. And the one we want to find, remember, it was Hackman and Lawler. And so that's the one I'm looking for. And we should be able to go down and find it here. And I believe it's this one right here. We can see Number 5, Employee Reactions to Job Characteristics. This actually will allow us to read the article for free since it's in our library already. We can take it directly from here. And what I did is I used the PDF version because that's essentially like having the book right in front of you and clicking on that. So I'm going to click on that and then look at the article. This will allow us to see it the way it is, as we would have got it straight from the library. Now, the next thing we want to do is do a Control F. Control F on keyboard, and that'll bring up a search function. And if I do this correctly, we'll go Control F. Up here you can actually see where I've done that. So I've entered Maslow, and we have 5 searches that came back. We can see here that Maslow's highlighted. That's actually the article in the section I want to point out. But before I do that, I want to show you something else, because I can actually go down here and I can show you that this actually is taken directly from that article in our book, Theory of Human Motivation. So that's perfect. I want that. So I'm going to continue my search. I'm going to go back to where I was before, and I want to call this section out. I want to call this section out because this is the part that I found most interesting. And what this does is it ties it back to our book. It says that the core dimensions, essentially the parts of the work that are applicable to most people that are on the higher end, are really your self-esteem and self-realization modes, that people really don't care about the pay. People don't really care about job opportunities for having close friends nearby or promotion. At this point in their career later on, they care most about self-realization and self-esteem. And that's the reason why I like this article the best, and I found it to be extremely helpful, and I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I had fun making this, so thank you so much.